Alright, it is a Friday afternoon. Normally I'd just be at home not doing a lot. However, we were meant to have a home game for football tomorrow, and I got a message a couple of hours ago saying that due to flooding, the game had been moved, which means I need to get to the football club to try and grab all our trainers equipment. However, oh God, hopefully I can make it through. Otherwise I'm going to have to do a U-turn. Oh, fuck. We'll see how we go. The road's flooded and I'm in a little Ford Focus and I'm not going to make it through. Alright, reverse up! Alright, so I'm not going to get through. I'm going to have to reverse and park on the main road. But I thought it would be good to take an opportunity to go through how I have set up all our trainers gear. Bit of a Bunnings special, bought some like toolboxes that sort of stack on each other. But I'll get back to you in like 5 minutes when I'm back on the main road and walking over to the club rooms. Okay, so I've parked on the main road outside the ground. Walking to the club rooms for the second time, because the first time I thought I'd get away with not having my gum boots. However, there was water in every single direction and I just couldn't find a way through. So I went back to the car, tucked on my gum boots and walking through to the club rooms. Reason why we're not playing here this weekend, pretty obvious. I'm hoping there's a couple of points where the water's low enough I can get the trolley through. Otherwise I'm gonna have to carry everything over the water and then wheel it around. And I think I'll get stuck, so I'm gonna get up that embankment and I don't reckon I'm gonna be able to drag it up, but we'll see how we go. So first thing is to find the keys and get into it. First thing I'm going to show is the trolley I use. It's just one I got from Bunnings. I'll try and find a link to put in the description. And then all I've done, because the plate only came to probably there, and the boxes I got sort of like fell off the front. So what I've done is just put a bit of timber, and that's just bolted through. So you can see a bit of extra length, a bit of carpet to make the boxes grip. And then I worked out roughly where the lips on the boxes were and put some extra screws through there, just so it's got like some corners to grab on and less likely to fall off. So these are the old trainers bags we had. They're the ones that you normally see around the clubs. I didn't like them because the second you put something on top of them, they tend to collapse, like what I'd call like a soft shell. And the insides pretty flimsy and they'd always fall over and everything would get messed up. If some oil spilt, ended up all through the bag. They were really hard to clean, hence why I decided to do away with them. Sort of the same thing with the old drink crates, they were falling apart. So for drink crates, we've got these are the Tactic modular boxes from Bunnings. One downside is the drinks sit above them, so I need to tip the bottles on their side or take the lids off to fit them. However, if I do that, the water leaks everywhere. To sort of help with that, I've drilled some holes in the bottom just so the water can drain out. The rest of our boxes are in these cupboards. However, I'm 99% certain I locked the keys in on Thursday night. So first job is to cut one of those locks off and just to get into the rest of them. We have one key for these top two and then there's keys inside that one that open up the rest. So I'll do that and then come back. Okay, so another thing I did just quickly, I think these are old school lockers that we've recycled, is I added these dowels, just like fixed them to the back of the wall and we can hang tape on there and it sort of works reasonably well. They're a little bit flimsy, but we haven't had any break so far. And then just a couple more shelves just to make storage a fraction easier. All right, so here are the toolboxes we use to store all our stuff in. So we've got one box that's for the seniors, one box that's for the resis. Both will be packed identical, except for if anyone has like specific medication or their own asthma inhaler. Otherwise, the same. A little bit messy because they haven't been cleaned since the last game. They came with plastic dividers that had little hooks on them. I found those were just getting in the way, so I just replaced them with MDF and it divides it pretty well. Same there. And then this third one, I'm hoping to get a second one if we get more cupboard space. This is for like the trainers' bum bags, towels, and trainers' bibs. We also have a couple of like rubbish bags and stuff in there that are at home at the moment that we just put dirty towels in, and obviously rubbish. And then what I'm going to do is on the back, I'm going to either laminate or just put it in a plastic pocket the list of stuff that goes in each one, and that way when we're packing them it's a little bit easier. Otherwise stuff tends to get forgotten. So I'm going to pack them, make them a little bit more neat, and then I'll show you the finished product. Right, got these packed and a little bit more organized. Still looks a little bit messy, but at least I know where everything is until someone goes through it and messes it all up again. Basically on the left, we've got anything that's like medicinal, so like Nurofen, Panadol, Voltaren, any asthma inhalers for the people, salt tablets, cling wrap for ice, foam padding, gauze, gloves. I've even got a splint, some band-aids, triangular bandages. In the middle is all the tape, so just our rigids, under wrap, hyperfix, EABs, a couple of pairs of scissors. And the right's basically anything that leaks. So we've got heat cream, massage cream, Grippo, skin-on-skin patches, spray adhesive for the tape, a couple of little things of Vicks, and some hand sanitizer and sunscreen. Right, so now I'm going to get these out to the car and I'll show you what they look like stacked on the trolley. So this is what it looks like stacked. It is up to about my clavicle, so probably like 1.5 meters high. Looks kind of precarious, but we've never had any issues with stuff tipping over, except the one time the person who will go unnamed decided on the bottom they would put the ice bag or box that we have, which is a soft cover. They took about 2 steps and about 3 of these just fell over, and yeah, it wasn't the best move. And then in their infinite wisdom, they decided to stack it the same way again, and then spent the entire time sort of having to like be worried about it falling over again. But yeah, in this configuration, when it's actually stacked properly, we can put like a couple of things on top, and that seems to carry it around pretty well. A little bit tricky to get up and over things, as the handle's obviously a bit low, but normally with another person, you just sort of lift it up and she's good. So I'm gonna walk through the water, hope that this sort of stays dry, and then get to my car. So I made it to my car, actually a little bit easier than I thought I would. Didn't have to individually carry the boxes. So I've just got a Ford Focus in the boot. I can fit 2 drink crates, and I'll put the one with the towels because it's a little bit lighter. And then I've got the 2 boxes that have all like the tape and the massage stuff and medication in there. The trolley fits in over the top. I can squeeze in a massage table, and then under the massage table, that's the bag that we chuck the ice in. So I can just squeeze everything in and even have room in the front seat for a passenger. So hopefully this might give you an idea if you're at a footy club. I'll try and put links and maybe like a total cost in the description. Obviously if you've got guys at the club who are tradies and have a Bunnings power pass, it'll be a little bit cheaper. I didn't think of that and paid full price for everything apart from the timber, which was all recycled. So yeah, you could probably even do it a little bit cheaper. I have not met a footy club that doesn't have at least one guy there with a Bunnings power pass, so hopefully that helps you out a little bit.